It's
All
up
right,
to
I
you.
restarted the recording.
Okay.
We're in. Hello.
Hello. we're back. Yeah, Doctor Strange remains cursed, if you were wondering.
Yeah.
There's really some evil magic about this episode that is, in fact, putting it under strict copyright protection as well, so please cast as many spells as you can to free us from our curse. But we're here. It's me, Joel Mac. Wyatt's always here. Say hello, Wyatt.
Hi.
And Chandler's back. Producer Chandler, our beloved mascot, who
Back
fell
from the
under a
grave.
sleep curse during Quest Probe, and then died. And but we got him back.
I'm back.
Chandler doesn't even know what we're playing today because Chandler isn't privy to our many secrets. So
Yeah, I don't make for a very good producer.
the title's on screen, but Chandler can't see it. So Chandler's
cannot
gonna
see it.
try
My
and
eyes are
guess
closed.
at some point what the hell we're playing today.
OBS did tell me there's
Which is why
encoding overload at the moment.
Awesome.
So this is
Hopefully
probably
it's
turning out
fine.
well. I mean, the game's not
This
running great currently.
I've always
Good
run a
enough.
life of bad luck, being like a descendant of the Irish, but still firmly 100% English. I think my Irish luck is washed out, and I'm now just cursed to a life of pain. But this has been the most unlucky I've ever felt in my life this
Yeah.
week of trying to do Doctor Strange content.
Okay, I threw a gem into
So
water
far-
and a rainbow came out.
Is that the game?
This is
Did you
yeah.
beat it already?
Yeah, I'm playing
So
the
far,
game
I'm getting
now.
like Trials of Mana vibes.
No.
That's probably what
it
they're
ain't
doing.
Trials of
What they're
Mana.
going for. Oh, I got like a throwing star. That's an actual
That
star.
might have been a good thing to play. Like a Kirby star, not like a ninja star.
Yeah.
Is Ninja Star PC? I don't know anymore.
Um,
Back in school, we were obsessed with ninja stars and paper crafting ninja stars to throw at each other and then get detention. But
Are-
other than that,
Are we observing these alluring plants?
they've got the lips of RoboCop.
I think you'll find that they're called shurikens.
You're actually really correct.
Oh, is this like a
Like,
ocarina that I can
music?
play?
Oh, whoa.
You gotta
Ocarina
play
of
the right
Time.
notes.
Does anyone read sheet music?
Yes, but I don't know if it makes a
F.
difference.
Let's
GG.
just not bother with that. We won't be here for long.
FGGE, okay. Music's done.
He's
I don't know how
he's
long
throwing
we're
shit
gonna
at
be
me. He's
here.
throwing shit. At me.
Assuming that was in treble clef.
I'm predicting 10 minutes.
Oh, there's little
of
gnomes.
games.
There's little
Bass
gnomes.
Because arcade games are only good if you can fight each other or you can beat them up. Other than that, I like Golden Axe, I guess.
Well, I think you'll find that those are the same thing.
You think I can change my encoder
No.
mid-recording?
That's risky as fucking dick.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I know something about the risks of fucking dick. Yeah, cut that one out. Or don't.
No, we're
I'm
going
gay,
Let
I'm
me,
not
Let me
ashamed.
close
the
my
encoder will
Firefox
cut it out
windows.
for you.
That should help.
Your reams of pornography that you have open right now.
Nuh-uh.
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 There's something past these very deadly flowers, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a new
because they're
weapon with this gem. Yeah, look, we got
So,
two bands
You're
in the
obsessed
rainbow
with
now.
this rainbow.
So this is a Marvel property?
Nope.
No, so we're
Okay.
oh, I got rainbow
That's
water.
what's catching me.
No, this is
So
the
get
unofficial
Marvel out of your
prequel
mind.
to the Doctor Strange TV film. It's about Merlin before he got old and went into witness protection.
I see. So this is Arthurian.
You were
Yeah.
there when we watched Doctor Strange, so you have the upper hand on this one.
That's true, you should know.
This guy
So this is
didn't
young
watch
Merlin?
The Incredible Hulk.
No, because he's a fool.
You what? No, he was right about it being young Merlin, though.
Oh, okay.
That was the least satisfying correct answer of all time, though. Do you want
No,
to try
because
that
you're a
one again,
fool.
as if we're on like Jeopardy or something? Give it in the form of a question.
Oh, my bad. What is young Sheldon?
Nah, you're wrong actually, and we're taking your $2,000 away from you. What else is on the board?
Fair enough. I'll take ornithology for 800, Ken.
Which one's ornithology?
Birds.
Birds. You should have gone with like
Wouldn't you fucking
herbivology.
hate if you went on
Oh.
Jeopardy and Ken's like, fuck it. Fuck is this one again?
I think that says ornithology for 200. I'm not sure.
Is that insects? It's insects, right? Like bugs.
I'm just gonna ask a pop culture question about the Kardashians. That'll be easier.
There's a really smooth camera pan effect in this game that I'm somewhat impressed by
Yeah.
on a technical level.
You
Yeah,
said
dude,
this
it's,
is SNES?
Yeah, it's
back
your
when
blast
they
processing.
blast processing.
Isn't that what the Genesis had,
Yeah.
Chandler? You fool.
Genesis don't what the Nin does.
What the fuck is a Genesis? Okay,
There's only
it's
one
called the
Genesis
Mega
I know.
Drive.
It's
The
in the big
Bible.
book,
Is
Joel.
this a Bible?
The
thing?
Bible. Yeah.
That's fuck. We can't all three of us make a Bible joke, 'cause now we look like the Bible guys.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
rebranding.
Turns out,
If you had to be
correction,
one of the
blast processing
apostles.
was the Genesis.
Oh yeah, the Mega Drive.
bad.
Next season we're doing
Grow up on the
the
Mega Drive, dude.
New Testament post-mortem. Are you excited?
We could play the Bible games for
Oh
the
yeah.
NES and SNES.
I'd love to play that Noah's Ark Doom clone.
Yeah.
Trying to make us play the
Actually,
fucking Noah's
Wolfenstein
Ark
clone.
too.
Not to
What was that, Chandler?
not to outdo you, but it's a Wolfenstein clone.
I
Yeah.
think there's a Doom one. I saw.
I think I'm thinking of
wanna
Chex
say,
Quest as a
like-
Doom clone. Jesus Christ!
No. I wanna
What the
I think
fuck is this?
Greyfruit played the Noah's Ark Doom clone, but there is definitely a Noah's Ark Doom clone.
Fair enough.
Ow! I stubbed
I'm
my
trying to
toe on that
remember
little
the,
guy.
Angry Video Game Nerds video on Bible games.
We all pull from such different sources in life. This
Meanwhile,
would
Meanwhile.
really be the best part to talk about the background of this game, but from what I can tell, it just kind of came into existence through some magical will. And then got a review score of 92%, and it was described as
Oh.
the next Zelda.
I mean, this is solid
What?
so far. This is like far and away what I was expecting out of just some random obscure SNES game.
How does it play? Does it play like Zelda? Because I can't get a grasp of gameplay from just like watching it.
I guess a little, yeah. You got like projectile weapons that you can throw, and there's like critters that you can kill.
I grew up
Tall lady.
playing Golden Axe. She's so
Oh.
tall.
Oh, what did she say?
Thanks.
Our Bixie
Make-
Just like when angels appear to people.
Be not afraid. Rabixia.
What were the buttons on a SNES? That's the most fucking Zoomer thing I'm ever gonna say.
had-
I grew up on Sega. I swear I'm not just really young.
The SNES had a
Was it
D-pad,
ABXY?
4 face buttons, and 2 triggers. That was the SNES pad.
Was it an ABXY though, or was it just fucking like red, green, blue,
It
yellow?
was ABXY.
Yeah, but they were also colored.
Is that what it is? Is that a
blue,
password,
green, yellow.
perhaps? Or are they
What the lady
passwording
gave?
us?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
what she gave was a.
Were you supposed to write that password down? Because none of
Yeah.
us did, I don't think.
We're recording
So,
this, Joel.
Don't turn off your console.
Are you gonna stop the recording and go back in the footage to find the password if we need it though? Like, be reasonable right now.
Yeah, I'll do
Isn't
whatever
it
it
crazy
takes.
that
If
at
this
time-
recording ends, we're never playing any more of this game ever again.
True. It's
I
crazy
might
to
in
think
my
that
own
at
time.
the time, if you wanted to, or if companies wanted there to be a save function, oh, that's hilarious.
This man's
Um,
Scottish.
they'd have to put a battery in the
Yeah.
cartridge, and that's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
I
So small.
remember I grew up playing a lot of the Game Boy Advance, and I don't remember the name of the game. And if by some offshoot, this young Merlin gameplay footage gets like 100 million views,
Mhm.
someone might know it. There was some sort of Game Boy Advance game where you play as someone in a mine. I'm thinking of like Spelunky, but for a Game Boy Advance. And it had level passwords, and I will always remember the password music for one of the levels.
I think
That's
like
pleasant.
yeah, I think a
So
lot of Game
I
Boy
played
games
that.
had passwords.
Yeah, I played the shit out of that
Um,
game though, and I played it while watching Scooby Doo all the time.
Did you ever play the
That was my
Scooby-Doo movie
childhood.
game for the Game Boy?
No,
That
no,
game
and I know
sucks.
the Game Boy Advance secret code
Yeah.
from the famous end of Scooby Doo Monsters Unleashed film,
Oh,
where he
right,
says
right.
Game Boy Advance secret code, and he shows it to you,
That's right.
SD2.
That's so right.
Never had the money to buy that game, even though I fucking loved Scooby-Doo so much, but
Yeah.
that's my childhood trauma, I suppose, that I never played my Scooby-Doo movie game because I was a poor kid.
was it a game called Mineshaft?
Maybe. How many games are there about being in a mine on the Game Boy Advance?
Was it a game called Tales of Fantasia?
None of these are jumping
Oh my
out to me.
god.
Mineshaft might jump out to me more than
I just
Tales
got
of
I just
It
got
was
Fantasia.
hurled.
called Minicart.
Did y'all see that?
Sorry, neither of us. Young Merlin has already fallen to the sideline when it comes
Sorry.
to
My
trying
bad.
to remember what Game Boy Advance games there were.
Oh, I died.
I played the
okay.
Power Rangers game a lot. The Power Rangers SPD Game Boy Advance game, which may be a hint, but we'll see. But
Oh. That took me a second. Sure, I guess.
but
Oh.
where's the dungeons? I was told this would be like Zelda.
I think I gotta get past
Hmm.
this
But-
tree, man.
Is this still like the first map? Is this?
Yeah, it's this
have you,
green
have you
one.
gotten anywhere yet, Wyatt? I thought you were good at games.
It's running slow. I can't proceed very quickly, and this tree keeps chucking me.
You're getting fucked up. You have a degree in games. Like this is your bag, baby.
It's not precisely true, but yeah.
It's pretty much true. Like deny the facts as much as you want.
I'm also getting
Out of
harassed
all of
by a
us,
cat
you're the
right
most
now.
legally qualified to play games.
Yeah. I just gotta kill this tree.
You wrote the book on it.
I did write the
You
book
wrote
on
the
Young
book on
Merlin,
it?
that's true. Oh,
I didn't read that one. I'm sorry.
that's really good sprite work when he chucks me.
Yeah, no,
This looks
like
great.
those
This is a good looking game.
reaction. I want to say it's really not reminding me of anything. I don't think I've ever seen a game like this.
Oh,
It's
I mean, it's kind of given
Stardew
Zelda
Valley.
SNES
I don't
vibes.
know.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I could see that. Stardew.
A
The
SNES game
trees
pops up
are
and they all
really
say
reminding
fucking
me of
Stardew Valley.
Stardew.
Well, like the
Look at the
proportions of
trees
the
and tell me
character
they don't
also.
look like Stardew trees. I don't necessarily
We
the
should play Stardew
proportions.
Valley for
Oh, I
gamer
found a new
vision.
thingy.
We have to play Stardew Valley for
I need a wrench.
nothing actually because it doesn't really tie into anything.
Hey, Joel, you wanted a dungeon? I got your goddamn
I
dungeon.
did.
A dwarf.
And he looks like the dwarf from
Oh, he
from
screamed!
GoldenEye.
He screamed
So-
so loud.
Oh my god! And you killed him.
That's crazy.
It's
a horror
when you
game
told
now.
me Young Merlin, because I know nothing about this.
Me
I'd
neither.
never seen this in my life.
I
You
just
told
looking
me
at
Young
Wizard
Merlin.
games.
I was. and we got to this.
It was
from
this or Wizard
T.
101. Like, ah.
Yeah, and I put a hardline ban on Wizard 101.
Yeah.
I'm not going back.
Wrong for that.
It's like asking me to go back to the trenches of World War One.
Yeah.
But I was assuming like a PlayStation 1 game, like a 3D
Nah.
PlayStation 1 third-person adventure game, but I was wrong.
We got out
I
of
was
our
so
wizard
wrong.
phase by that time. As a
I
society.
guess I think I have an internal bias because I also grew up playing the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone game, which is
yeah.
a 3D adventure game.
Yeah, I think
That's
I'm putting the
that's my
kibosh in Harry
word.
Potter for reasons, you know.
It's fair enough. No, J.K. Rowling is really transphobic and also
Uh-huh.
racist
Uh-huh.
sometimes. Let's not forget that one. But like those Harry Potter games, as far as I know, she didn't develop them. So I'm not embarrassed by my past, let's say.
Well, that's where you're wrong, Joel.
Those games are fun. I'll get you to
Yeah,
play
no,
them,
I've played a
whether or
few
not
of
we
them.
play
They are
them for the
fun.
channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played
Which one's the one where it turns into a first-person shooter or a third-person shooter even?
Oh, is there one like that? That's awesome.
I want to say like Deathly Hallows. One of the really late
Yeah,
ones
that
is
makes
straight up
sense.
just like a third-person shooter, but instead of bullets, it's spells that you're shooting out at like 30 rounds a minute.
The most I played was the Quidditch World Cup game for the Game Boy Advance. Actually, that's the most time I spent on Harry
Game
Potter in
sucks
games.
ass.
That game sucks ass.
What's
Is that
your
what you said?
Yeah, that game sucks ass.
Yeah, you would know.
What's your problem with that game?
It sucks ass.
I guess, but use your like inbuilt Boston poet and describe why it sucks ass.
I think you mean inbred
It
Boston
sucks
poet.
ass.
Excuse me, sorry, I'm a little drunk, so I'm not good at words. Oh no, we love Boston. It was the band, not the city.
Ooh, the band is pretty good.
We love
More than
Chicago,
a
the
feeling.
band, not the city.
That one's
Chicago is
true as
way worse than
well.
Boston, dude.
I don't know, what's it called? 25 or 1 to 8, whatever their song's called with a
You don't
number.
even know what it's called.
Are you speaking in riddles?
Nah. Yeah. This is part of my magic spell, actually. You gotta guess the riddle. Or else you will never be free from young Merlin.
Real quick, Joel, off the record, everyone at home watching this,
You
cover
can't
your
say
ears.
off the
Cover
record
your
when this
ears.
is one of the only times we're being recorded in my life.
Cover your ears, everyone at home. Joel, what game are we playing next?
We're playing... Well, it's called... I want to say Young Shinobi.
Young Sheldon?
Don't tell anyone, though.
Okay. Alright,
We're
everyone at
playing
home, you
that.
can uncover your ears now.
But it's maybe the loosest tie-in. I mean, not really.
It's
'cause
more
we're
direct
playing
than this.
Young Merlin right now. But it's the loosest tie-in that actually has a tie-in,
Yeah,
for sure.
for sure. Who's playing that one, me or
We
you?
have some... You. I'm not playing. You wanted to play that, didn't you? You
I
were
think so,
interested
yeah, I
in
think
playing
so.
that. I want to play the one we have for Captain America, because I like Doctor
Oh, yeah.
Doom, and that's enough. That's enough of a hint that anyone could guess if anyone cared to guess.
Yeah. These
But,
dwarf sprites are pretty cool. These look like cool guys.
Yeah. I think you wanted to play the next game we have. And yeah, no Twisted Metal
Oh my-
Black this season, as it turns out. So sorry, Incredible Hulk fans, but not yet.
Y'all already got 2 videos. Greedy little Hulk
They,
fans.
yeah, but the 2 videos and Twisted Metal Black, come on.
So 3 videos.
It could happen. Come on, be reasonable.
We love Hulk, but that's
You
enough.
guys ever been to Chicago?
Yeah, many times.
I haven't,
My partner's
no.
from there.
Right.
I know you've been to Chicago, yeah. Because
I
you were in the
haven't.
band Chicago.
Yeah. No, I was in the band
No.
Boston.
Oh, when they were touring Chicago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why you're
Has
confused.
Boston ever played Chicago?
How couldn't they have if you're playing in the
Probably.
States?
I think where else do you go in that specific region of America if not Chicago? Because I don't think people go to
Detroit.
Milwaukee, really.
You could go
I
to
guess
Detroit.
yeah. You're right. People
Even
don't
Grand
go to, like,
Rapids, like
Wow.
people will tour into Grand Rapids once in a while, I think.
Green Bay.
What a
Green Bay.
fascinating,
Milwaukee.
fascinating world that you live in America where people are going to Green Bay just to, like, do a tour.
Gotta go see the Packers.
I'm getting sick of this game, to
Where's
be
Bruce
honest.
Springsteen going? Yeah, we haven't
I'm
spoken a
lost in
word
the
of this
lines,
game
yeah.
the whole time. This has been the most digression episode. But Bruce Springsteen,
He's from New Jersey.
beefing with Donald right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
That's
because Bruce Springsteen's always been like
He's a
a
hardcore blue
decent
dem.
man. Yeah, he's a working class man. That's
I mean,
his
yeah.
thing. And
He's just like Jason Statham
he
that
said,
way.
what does that even mean?
Because of a
Working Man out
Man,
now
the
in
movie.
theaters.
Yeah, everyone check out a
Oh,
Working Man.
I don't watch that shit. I
Sponsor of the
watch The
channel, A
Mechanic
Working
instead.
Man.
They would. They're pretty
Desperate.
Dude, the
desperate.
day we have a sponsorship is the day that I actually go through with my suicide threats. I gotta be real.
Is there any potential
There's gotta be
corporate
a
sponsorship
sponsor.
where you're like, hell yeah?
Like,
You
It's the
know,
dream.
some YouTubers have had those weird sponsorship. I just saw you die right there,
Yeah.
dude. Come on, man.
I had like one hit left
Dude.
on me.
YouTubers have had like weird sponsorships where they get like a free sample of the product.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's enough to buy me. I'm not interested in money, but you give me a sample, I'm in. I go to Costco just for the samples.
That's why I'm hoping we get sponsored by the Department of Defense. I want a sample of their arms.
I would ask you if you could missile one place, but I don't want to get into like politics on fucking war during our Young Merlin Let's Play.
I don't want to get into politics. That's why I won't be bringing up who I would hit with a ballistic missile. What a psychotic statement.
This is what Young Merlin has brought out of us. I mean, if I'm gonna have to talk about the game that we're actually playing right now, I do like that you can crawl.
Yeah,
It's a
you
cool
crawl real
feature.
fucking far though, Jesus.
I know it's just like a transition. It's not a real crawling mechanic,
Yeah.
but this might be the earliest I've seen crawling. Maybe.
You guys remember when Shia LaBeouf was going out with Megan Fox?
Oh yeah, I guess they were. What about
Yeah,
it?
because Transformers.
Yeah,
Because of Transformers.
yeah. You know you couldn't make Transformers today. They would call it woke.
They would call it what?
They would call
Yeah.
it Transformers.
They're like
Oh my
Transformers.
god. What are we
Stupid.
doing
Wow.
right now?
Young Merlin
We're
is really
really-
sinking his teeth
well,
into us.
Didn't
Young Merlin has made us so political out of all the games we're gonna play
Didn't,
for this
Well,
series.
you brought up
Young
blowing
Merlin
up a
is
place with a
political.
missile, so it's really on you.
I brought up Bruce Springsteen before that. And
That's
that's
what I
pretty
said. What I
political
said.
right
Yeah.
Didn't Marvel make the Transformers comics?
Hey,
yeah,
now,
yeah,
that might be spoilers.
yeah, like 4 seasons from now, maybe. It's okay.
Please.
It's
You guys
okay.
gonna play
When
Age of
everyone
Ultron?
watching this said when I told them to cover their ears, I don't think they were able to hear me say uncover.
But yeah,
your
they
ears. So
didn't
everything
hear
that
you
we
say
right now
uncover your ears.
will go unheard.
Off the record.
Exactly.
This is gonna be one of the worst Let's Plays of all times, considering we've expected our audience to have their ears covered for at least half of the playtime.
And it's running like shit. Okay.
What can you expect from an SNES game?
A big bibble.
There it is. Do that. Type that in.
I'll
What
bring you all the way-
happens?
Oh,
If you can pronounce that backwards, it'll send young Merlin back to his home dimension.
It's like Kebert Zella. There you go. We've hit rock bottom finally after 3 Let's Plays or 4. I can't even keep count
I
anymore.
think we're done. I think we could be done.
I was gonna
probably.
say, I think we're
That
stretching.
young
the limits.
Merlin.
Ow,
Would you
ow,
recommend young Merlin to the people of the world?
ow.
Alright, that's all you have to say.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.